Hello, Jason Derbyshire here for TradeLog Software. I've posted several videos explaining wash sales, the IRS rule, and how wash sales affect active traders. In this video, I want to show you how to control the potentially negative effects of wash sales. As I've said previously, wash sales may be inevitable for most traders, and you don't need to constantly worry about them. But in December and January, you should take some time to examine wash sales and how they are affecting you. Why then? In December, you may have wash sale deferrals that are attached to positions that are still held open. If you don't close those positions before December 31st, then the losses are deferred to the next tax year. Now, this isn't automatically bad, but if it results in a higher taxable gain for the year, then you may want to take action. So what can you do? You can close some of the positions you have open in order to capture some of those losses. You don't necessarily need to close all of your open positions. In fact, some smart traders will carefully choose which positions they're going to close in order to reduce their capital gains to zero, or perhaps even go to their maximum $3,000 capital loss that's allowed, and then they'll defer the remaining losses to a future time. Also, during December, you need to be mindful of any large losses that occur. If you have a loss and you replace that position within the 61-day window, this could trigger a new wash sale, and it may defer that loss to the next year if you don't close the position. And again, this can affect your taxable gains. Now, once January comes, the tax year is over, but you aren't out of the woods when it comes to wash sales. Remember, the wash sale window extends 30 days after a loss. So if you had a loss in December, a replacement trade of the same security in January could potentially trigger a wash sale, which could defer that loss to the next tax year. And since the tax year is already over, you can't do anything to change that. Again, this isn't always a bad thing, but if that wash sale potentially causes you to have a higher tax liability, then you may want to just wait until the 31 days after that loss in order to make sure you avoid triggering a harmful wash sale. Now, if you're using TradeLog Software, let me show you how the software can help you to control wash sales, especially during December and January. First, you want to make sure you are running the most current version of the software, and you need to import all your trade history for all your accounts. This is important so you can view your up-to-date current situation. Many brokers don't provide your trade history until after the day ends, so you might find it best to start your morning by running TradeLog and importing your previous day's activity. From the All Accounts tab in TradeLog, you can run the Form 8949 report to first view your current taxable gains or losses. You'll also see the total amount of wash sales being deferred and the amount lost to IRA wash sales. If you have a taxable gain, then reducing your wash sale deferrals will help lower that gain. In my case, I have a loss, but I need to be careful that I don't generate enough deferrals to put me upside down and turn that loss into a gain. Also, I notice I have wash sales lost to an IRA. I may be able to do something about that. I'll show you that a little later. Once you know where you stand, you can now run the potential wash sale report. Do this from the All Accounts tab. Section 1 of this report lists my open positions that have wash sale deferrals attached to them. If I close out any of these positions before the end of the year, I can capture some of these losses. Section 2 is different. This section lists all of the trades that have closed at a loss within the last 30 days. Now, if I create a replacement position for any of these, then it might trigger a wash sale and I may defer more losses. You'll notice the plus 30 days column tells me the last day of the wash sale window. So for Apple, for example, I am at risk of creating a new wash sale if I open a position before December 18th. Now, of course, I still want to make profitable trades, but this information gives me an idea of what risks I have to consider and whether or not I want to open a new position. Section 3 of this report shows any IRA wash sales that I may be able to reverse. Here's how this works. TradeLog Software will only adjust a wash sale to an IRA trade if it has no other choice. Notice my VXX trades. I made the mistake of buying shares in my IRA account, which triggered a wash sale because I had losses in my taxable account. But if I go back to my taxable account and create replacement positions equal to at least 800 shares, then TradeLog will adjust the wash sales within the taxable account instead of my IRA. Now I have to do this before the 30-day window runs out. After that, these losses are gone. If you want to learn more about using each section of this report, just click on the additional information links. We give example scenarios on our website that will help you to make decisions and to use this report better. I hope this information helps you as a trader or investor to control the negative effects of wash sales. And I hope you've enjoyed our series of videos helping you to understand wash sales, the IRS wash sale rule, and how it affects you. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on our future videos that will also cover various trader tax topics and tips that can help you to be a better trader. Also, we'll show you how to use TradeLog software effectively. And if you haven't yet done so, make sure and check out our website at TradeLogSoftware.com. There we have tons of resources on trader tax topics. You can learn more about the wash sale rule, and you can see why many active traders choose to use TradeLog for their trader tax reporting. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.